Hello, welcome back to my tutorial. In this channel I'm going to be teaching you about for loop, and by the way, my name is Lucky. In this video I'm going to teach you what a while loop, a for loop is, and we're going to solve a question regarding how does it apply to real life application. How does it apply in real life? So first of all, what is a for loop? A for loop is a for loop is a count control loop that repeat itself over a specific number of times. Now that is what a for loop is. A for loop comes in handy with the initialization, which we are saying that before the loop begin, before we start looping through something, the count variable is initialized to a starting value. Where is it are we starting with? What are we starting with? What number are we starting with? And then all that. And then it also comes in hand with called this test value. This test value, the loop tests the counter variable by comparing it to a maximum value. And then the increment is also come in hand with this thing called increment. To increment a value means to increase its value. To increment a variable means to increase its value. So I'm going to show you how it's applied and all that right now. This is a question about a bug collector, and the question says a bug collector collects bugs every 7 days. Design a program that keeps a running total of the number of bugs collected during the 7 days. The loop should ask for the number of bugs collected for each day. And when let me just show you a bit of that. Just a minute, which is days. Sorry about that. Right. Said the loop should ask for the number of bugs collected for each day, and when the loop is finished, the program should just display the total number of times. All right, so let's just get started with that, and please just a minute. Right, I just want you to see clearly, and so I deleted because I solved this question. I wanted us to solve it together. Okay, so that is just the question, and then let's go through it together. First of all, we want to declare a variable that will hold the number that the user enter, and the variable we must declare is an integer variable, of course. And so we must say number of, I like this putting my variables to describe what each purpose. Number of bugs collected, at least let me just leave it like that, number of bugs. And then the count, what else should we say? Let's say the total, the one that will be holding the total, because the program should display the total number of bugs collected after each looping for 7 days. So we're gonna say int total number of bug, total number, or let's just leave it as total. And then let's just this is where for loops comes in. So this is how it's applied. For you just type for, and then you this bracket, and then just at least put these braces. I just like putting that before I forgot, and then hope I won't make a mistake at in future. So this is you just put where, just like I've indicated here, it has an initialization. Where do we start? Okay, we are starting at int I, or maybe let's just give it as count. We are starting at 0. We are starting where the counting start at 0. Yeah, and then remember to put this colon, this one right here. I think I know what it means. The last video I wasn't knowing what it means, and so you put those colon, and then you have the testing value, which is this. What value are you comparing it to? Okay, we are starting at 0. We are ending at how many? 7 days. Just like in the equation, we are starting at 0, and then we are ending at 7 days. Why do we start at 0? Don't worry, we'll talk about that very soon. And so we are starting at 0 and ending at 0 yeah, count is less than how many? 7 days. Yeah, and then put the colon again, and then this one, the increment, we are incrementing at how many? 1 by 1, obviously. I'm going to say count, let's just say count plus plus, count plus plus. And so this, we just made it right now, and then this is where the program then comes in. So we're gonna ask the person, because the program said that we should ask the person to enter the number of bugs collected for each day. Oh my goodness, I don't like my alarm ringing. Please stop that. Okay, right, my time is just up, but I'm sorry. So see out, let's tell the person to enter the number of bugs collected. Enter the number of bag collected for which day? Collected for day, yeah. And then this is where this thing, please pay close attention. Count plus, let's just say count plus 1, count plus 1. Please pay close attention to this, because I'm going to explain it very soon. End line, and then we're gonna store it into the what? The number of bags variable. And then C in, I just copy that and paste C in, and then after that is going to, we just write it once, and then we're gonna do something, we're gonna add to this total, because it should keep the running total of the number of bugs the person is entering. So I'm going to say total, which is this, is equal to total again plus number of bugs, and then we'll just terminate that, and then we're going to come outside of this loop, and then we're going to come here and then say see out the total number of bugs collected is let's just end line, and then let's just see out total, end line. And then so let's run this, and then you so that you will see what and then I'll go through it together. Count. Okay, you see, this is debugging. Me, I can easily go there and say, okay, I made an error here, right here. But for a beginner, it might take time to find. Please always read the error statement right here. And so let's just run it, and then let's see what we got. Another end line. What is that? What mistake did I made? What mistake did I made? What mistake did I made? End line, end line, end line, end line. Okay, let's see what we got. See out, see out, see out, see out. Let's just a minute. All right, I saw the mistake. The mistake is very easy. I did not close these braces. You see these braces right here in the main? It did not match. We only have these braces, so we must match it with the other braces, which is this. And then now it's okay. So let's just run it and see what we got. And then say enter the number of bugs collected for day 1, which is this one. Count plus 1. Because we are starting at 0, we don't have a day that starts with 0. We must only have a day that starts with 1. So it is 0 plus 1. Obviously, it's 1, which is what just happened right here. And so let's just impute. How many bugs did you collect? Let's say 50. And then enter for day 2, 50, 80, 70, and then what again? Let's say 60. And please take note of that. And then the day 7 is 85. You see it displayed the total number of bugs collected is 480. You see what we just did? If there's a comment, please leave it below. My time is up, but if there's a challenges, please ask me a question, and then I will reply to you in no time. This is what we just did. We just added the number. If you enter for the 790, it added to this one, and then you store it right there. And then if you enter another one, you store it right, you add it again. Let's say you enter 30, it's a 30 plus 1 plus 50 again, it added here 50 50 plus 3 again, you add it here. So this is what is just happening right now. Thank you very much. Please hit the subscribe button. My time